Jen, and welcome to my studio. And today we're going to be doing an intermediate / advanced, depending on how you look at it, combination to Piano Man by Billy Joel. This is one I've been dying to do for a while, and I think somehow this song got really popular on TikTok for like 5 minutes, but it just reminded me, oh yeah, I still haven't done that one. So I found this incredible cover of it. Definitely check her out. The cover information is listed in the description below. But yeah, this is intermediate / advanced Piano Man. What makes it intermediate / advanced is that we're really gonna have to be very particular about our timing. The evenness of sound is so important. Also, we're working with a waltz. Usually the dances that we've done on this channel so far have been like in 4/4 time. This is a waltz, so it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. It's just really particularly not 4 count. So if you're not used to working in a waltz, it's going to be a little challenging, which is great. I love the time signature challenge. Also, the way I've choreographed it, you've got to be pretty dead on with those sounds, like the evenness of the rhythm. So I hope you have a lot of fun with this. I'm also making a beginner version, I think, that I put out last week. So don't forget to check that out, and maybe if this one's like a little much for you, or if you just want to see how the beginner version works. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So, what would a waltz time signature be without a waltz clog? So we're going to start with 3 waltz clogs, step shuffle, ball change, step shuffle, ball change, step shuffle, ball change, and then a pas de bourrée, so ball change step. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. For those of you that know the song, you're really hearing it. I know you are, because I am. So let's try that. 3 waltz clogs and a pas de bourrée. Ready? 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a 1. Good. And I know some people out there are probably super mad at me because of the way I counted that. Because I said 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a. I know a lot of dancers are used to working in 5, 6, 7, 8 as your lead in. So a lot of times I'll kind of like over divide it, not subdivide it, but like stretch it out and go 5 and 6 and so that you can hear it the way you're used to hearing it as the, okay, it's time to start. So as a musician and a dancer, I like working it both ways. So that's how I'm gonna count you in. Yeah, I can do a whole vlog on why I like to do that. If you want, go ahead and put it down in the comments if you want me to do a vlog on why I like to count in like that. I know some tap dancers are very particular about, no, you have to work in 4s because otherwise people won't be able to work with music, work with musicians because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm like, I am a musician, and trust me, 5, 6, 7, 8 works just fine. So if it helps you be a little bit more familiar with the counting in, I'm all for it, because really we're trying to learn this combination today. We can work on counting in a different video. Know what I mean? So that's how I'm gonna count it in. Don't hate me, please. Love y'all. Let's try it again. This time do it twice in a row because that phrase repeats twice. So waltz clog, waltz clog, waltz clog, pas de bourrée. Waltz clog, waltz clog, waltz clog, pas de bourrée. Okay? So let's try it. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a 1, 2, 3, pas de bourrée. 1, 2, 3, pas de bourrée. Good. Now it's a little fast. I know it's a little fast, but that's okay. It's intermediate advanced. You'll be all right. Let's try it one more time. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a. So it's really, really got to be even. Okay, so moving on to the next part. This is the same rhythm. 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4, 5E and a 6. Very, very even. The challenge is that it's 5 count riffs. So you have to be so particular with how you are doing these 5 count riffs. So it's not 1 and 2, it's 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4, 5E and a 6. Except there's only 2. I'm sorry, my bad. I read it wrong. So it's 2 5 count riffs. 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4. Very even. Da, 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 da. So you really have to keep your weight on that standing foot so that you have all the control on the working leg. Okay, 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4. Ready? Let's try that. 5E and a 6, 7 and a 8. 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4. Good. From there, you have 1, 2, 3. Dig, spin, heel. So that's a 3-count riff forward. 1, 2, 3, and then you come back the way you came. Dig, spin, heel, and then one more 5-count riff. Now that front back, there's no pause. So the rhythm of the whole thing is 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Da 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 da. There's no pause. Brush, scuff, heel, dig, spank, heel, brush, scuff, heel, dig, step. I don't know how I just said that. That was so hard. Any other teachers out there, you like say the steps, you're like, whoa, how did I do that? Much easier to do than say. So you have 5-count riff, 5-count riff, front, back, 5. Okay, let's try it. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Good, let's try it again. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Good. So basically, I'm taking this waltz this waltz step that we're doing, this waltz song. Words. I'm taking this waltz song and I'm counting it in a way that makes us that are so used to using like 4/4. We're so used to 5, 6, 7, 8. We're so used to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting it in a way that puts it in that context so that we can still play with the rhythm, but we're not completely like, I'm sorry, you said 6. I didn't know that we go on 6. We go on 6 now? Or you said 3, not 8, and stuff like that. So I'm counting it 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4. So basically the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, all that, that's the start of each measure. And we're kind of playing with like the measure as a triplet. I don't know if this makes sense to anybody, but I just wanted to explain because I know that there's going to be some people that are like, you are counting this wrong. I know. I'm counting it particularly, not wrong, just particularly. I'm over dividing it and treating each measure as a triplet and counting the measures out in 8 so that it's more familiar to those of us that are used to working in 8. Okay, I'm off my soapbox now. So, deal with how I'm counting it. 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4, 5E and a 6 and 7 and a 8. Let's try it. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4, 5E and a 6, 7 and 8. Good. So let's add that to the waltz clogs and see what happens. So 2 sets of the waltz clog pavaré and then the riffs. Ready? 5, 6, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 more line, but let's do that one more time, just to make sure we have that. I'll add one more thing, then we'll try the music. So, we just did, yes, so we're going back to waltz clog, doing all of that again, and then I'll add a little bit more. Ready? 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Your left foot is free. The last thing we're adding to this section. Step, shuffle, hop, step, step, shuffle, hop, step. So it's a step and then an Irish and then a step and then an Irish. So it's left foot, step, right foot, shuffle, hop, step, so an Irish. Now you really got to time those hops so that it's 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4. Very even. It's the same rhythm all the way throughout. Then you have a maxi forward, stamp, chug, chug. Now, if you want to add a pickup to that maxi forward, that is completely okay. So it fits. That's how it would sound with the pickup, if you want to do the pickup. I'll throw it in sometimes, I won't other times, just so that you can hear both. So, just that last part, so step, shuffle, hop, step. So you have 2 of those. and then a maxi forward, and then stamp, chug, chug. Ready? 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Awesome. So let's add that to the beginning. Let's try it without music, then we'll try it. Okay? 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 Not bad. All right, enough of me shouting counts that make some people angry. We will try it with music. That way, I don't know how to count. Such a gorgeous song. I can't believe it took me this long to do it. So it's a weird count-in. I'll probably just give you and go, okay? Ready? Ready? And go.
It's 9 o'clock on Saturday. During the crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his top.
When I told you this version is gorgeous, I meant it. All right, let's try it again. That and go is a little weird, but it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and so this is only 6 measures. So I'll try to see the best way of counting you guys in, but I was like, and go. Da, 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 da. So we'll see. We'll see what the best way of doing that is. Let's try it again. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 5, go.
It's 9 o'clock on Saturday. During the crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love.
So, pretty difficult to keep those riffs in time, right? That's a great challenge. That is an absolutely wonderful challenge for working on control. Love it. All right, let's do it one more time and then we'll move on to the very next section. I hope you guys are having fun with this one. I absolutely love this time signature. Waltzes just, oh, I love it. I love this intro too. There's a lot of it, so we're kind of just standing here, but like, so jazzy. Counting and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ready and go and
It's 9 o'clock on Saturday. During the crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love.
All right, hopefully you are finding this a good challenge, but also so much fun. All right, if you're not ready to move on to the next section, you can always rewind, practice as much as you need. Meet me back here when you're ready. If you are ready, let's go ahead and move on. All right, so you just did stamp, chug, chug. So all of your weight is on your left foot. Your right foot is free. Now we're gonna do some drawbacks. Now these drawbacks, if I haven't made everybody mad already, they're gonna start with a step, not a brush, not a spank. They're gonna start with a step. So you can go step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel. So it's 3 drawbacks starting with a step. So step, spank, heel. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then a shuffle heel. So 3 step, spank, heels, and a shuffle heel. And it's super fast. 1 E and a 2 N, 3 E and a 4 N. Or, you know, however I count it. So step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel. And you do it again on the other side. Step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel. So breaking it down, it's 3 of these. Step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel. And then a shuffle, heel. And then you go starting on the left. Step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle. So let's try to work that step and get it up to tempo because it is very quick. Step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not the right rhythm for what we're doing, but it is helping us get a little bit faster. Trying to figure out how to count it. 1 E and a 2 N, 3 E and a 4 N, 5 E and a 6 and 7 and an 8 E. That's kind of how it would be counted. Kind of. It's fast. It's super fast. 1 E and a 2 N, 3 E and a 4 N, 5 E and a 6 and 7 and an 8 E N, or 8 N. You know what I mean? Hi, I'm Jen. Welcome to my studio. I'm like, I'll just start over. All right, let's try it. A little bit slower. 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 5 E and a 6 and 7 and an 8 N. Ready? 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. All right, so apparently I cannot count it and do it at the same time. I can count it before, I can count it after, not at the same time. So I'll count you in and then we'll just do our best. Ready? 5 E and a 6 and 7 and an 8 N. Not bad. Let's try it one more time. It'll make so much sense with the music. I am so sorry. Ready? 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 5 E and a 6 and 7 and 8. Good. From there, you have ball change, pull back, ball change, scuff. So it's ball change, pull back, ball change, scuff. 1, 2, 3 and a 4, 5, 6, 7. Or, you know what I mean. Da 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 da. 1 and a 2 and counting, man. Anyway, it's right on the words that I don't know. But so we have. I'm going to play that part of the song. I've never had this much trouble counting in a tutorial before, but if I explained how exhausted I am today, you might understand, but at the same time, we got to get through this. We got to get through this.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
This is how the rhythm is supposed to go.
The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me.
Now I know the words. So it's making love to his tonic and gin. Love to his tonic and gin. That's the line. Love to his tonic and gin. Right on the words. Da 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 da. Hopefully that makes sense. So if you don't want to do a pullback, you can always do a cramp roll. In all of my tutorials, you can always substitute a cramp roll for a pullback. Always. Not everybody's up to snuff with pullbacks. Not everybody likes pullbacks. Some people likes pullbacks. Anyway, wait, that did make sense. Anyway, some people don't, they can't do like the impact from landing. So give it a nice little cramp roll. Totally fine. Wherever you are in your tap journey, I want you to be able to do these dances. So replace the pullback with a cramp roll, and you got it. It would be same number of sounds, but not a pullback. Totally fine. All right, so let's try from that. Ready? 5 E and a 6 and 7 and an 8 N. like this is gonna be a lot better with music. So let's try it with music. Let's add it on, see what happens. We know the steps, it's just the timing is a little weird. So that's the challenge. The challenge is me having trouble counting it. That makes it a challenge. Comfortable with the rhythm. We know the steps, just get a little bit more comfortable with how they're supposed to come together with the music. All right? If you're struggling with this rhythm, obviously you're not alone. I am struggling. I think my cat's just like put some sand on my board. It's a short and difficult combination. So let's try it one more time, and then if you're ready to move on, then move on. If not, you know what to do. Practice. Really get that waltz into your body. Of my fireplace on that scuff, and okay, it's all right, just a little buffing out will be fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the very last section. Hopefully you're having so much fun with this so far. So we're here. Your right foot is free. You hold. It's da 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 da. You hold 7 and 8 and or you hold and 8 and because this is on 7. If you're counting it like me, it's at the top of the measure, and then you hold the rest of it. So you're here. You hold. Then, if this wasn't complicated enough, we're gonna do paradiddles. Paradiddles are a step that has 4 counts. Doing that in a song that has that works in a triple rhythm, like 3, 4, 6, 8, that can tend to get a little tricky, but in a good way. So just make sure that you're keeping it even and counting. So you're gonna do paradiddle, paradiddle. So that's 2 regular paradiddles. Then you have dig, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, toe, heel. That's what I call en croix. It's basically just like in ballet, I think you do something en croix, front, side, back. Somebody did make sure that I knew on TikTok that it has to go back to the side to fully be en-qua, but like, for the sake of argument, let's just call it that. Dig, spank, heel to the front, shuffle heel to the side, toe heel to the back. And nice and even with no breaks in between. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool? So 2 paradiddles and then that. Now, if you're thinking in 4, it makes a lot of sense, right? But this isn't in 4. It's 1, 2, 3, or it's 1, 1, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6. You're working in triplets. Paradiddle ball change. So we're working in a triplet rhythm. So you have the 2 paradiddles. Dig, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, toe, heel. Paradiddle. Ball change. And it gets you with the other foot free. Now, rhythmically, it's 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. So it's all triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a. So the accent is not going to be at the end or the beginning of the next step. It's like in the middle of it. So let's try that together. 2 paradiddles, en-qua, paradiddle ball change with the triplet rhythm. Ready? 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Good. Try it again. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Good. One more time. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Good. You finish the rest of the phrase with 1 and a 2 and a. You know, I need the music for this. I don't want to set you up with the wrong counts. I just need to make sure it works.
Sit next to me, making love to a static engine.
That. So, yeah, right? We're working in 3. And then paradiddle ball change. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. Paradiddle ball change, chug, chug. That's the end of that. So left foot paradiddle, ball change, chug, chug. So let's try from the paradiddles. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and this counting is so hard, isn't it? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I gotta count this part in like 6. 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a, I don't know, man. Let's just try it. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 I'm just not gonna count because I can do it when I'm not thinking about it. Why is this so hard for me today? All right, one more time. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. All right, let's try that part, just that part with music. I'll count you in. We'll try it with music just so that maybe the song can count it for us because I am just having a lot of trouble today. Look, we all go through this. All teachers, all tap teachers go through these moments where we're just like, yeah, I'm having trouble like counting this or I'm having trouble hearing this, but this is the step. This is what I mean. I know you've had lots of teachers that have said that. I'm not going to erase this tutorial just because I'm having trouble counting it. I'm having a lot of fun teaching this dance to you, and I hope I'm able to convey it through either, okay, it's like this, or let's try it with the music. I'm hoping I'm able to convey it that way. I'm not perfect. No tap teacher is perfect. This is just one of those moments where you're watching me like struggle a little bit, but we're going to get through this together. This is a tough meter, like a really, really tough meter. All right, so this is what it sounds like. I will count you in. Let's try it.
The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making rhyme to his tonic and
7 and 8 and up. That's what it sounds like.
he says, son.
All right, so if anybody wants to figure out the counts of that, and maybe I'll figure it out after I stop recording, but if you want to figure out the counts and write it down in the comments, that would be super cool for anyone who's watching. If I figure it out before then, I will write it down as well. But yeah, I'm having the hardest time hearing it properly. I do this with some songs too. Like, do you know that song Am I Wrong by Nico and Vinz? I cannot hear the beginning of that song properly ever. Like, I never hear it correctly. As soon as the vocals start, I'm like, that is not the count I thought it was. Some things just trip me up. This is just one of those things. All right, let's try it again. Just that part, just so we can get used to how it goes with the song.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man
Ready?
sitting next to me, making rhyme to his tonic and
7 and 8 and up.
he says, son, can
It's like 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 5 E and a 6 and 7 and 8. That's what I'm getting, and I have to think of it like a drummer in order to get it, because I was like, that's really what I had to do. It was like, oh, I have to drum it to get it. 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 5 E and a 6 and 7 and 8. Hopefully that helps. One more time, just that part, and then I'll tell you how to finish the whole dance, and then we will try it with music from the top, because we are not going to try this with counts. Not today.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an
That's
old
really
man sitting next to
Ready?
me, making rhyme to his tonic and
7 and 8 and up. Good.
he says, son.
Okay, so at the end, you do hear that like da 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 coming back, the same thing that we did in the beginning. We end the piece with exactly the thing that we started with. So we just did paradiddle, ball change, chug chug. The last step of the piece is the first step. Just 3 waltz clogs and a pas de bourrée. And now you know the whole thing. Let's add that to that ending part with music, just so that we can like get into it, and then we'll try it from the top. All right, so the 3 waltz clogs with the pas de bourrée is coming right after all those weird paradiddles.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an
Ready?
old man
From the
sitting next to
paradiddles.
me, making
5
rhyme
and
to his
6
tonic
and
and
7
gin.
and 8 and up.
He says, son, can you play me a memory?
See, it makes sense. Even if I don't, that makes sense. All right, let's try it from the top and see what happens. Like I said, usually I do a walkthrough without music, but I just feel like that's not gonna work today. This, no worky. These work fine. This, not worky today. So let's try from the top, see how we do, and maybe if somebody wants to write out the counts and show me up a little bit, I am all for it. I am not one of those teachers that is like always right. Oh no, if I'm wrong, I am absolutely happy to be told, you're wrong. And here's why. And I'm like, oh cool, I learned a thing, because that means I learned something today. So if you know the counts better than I do, or you wanna write them out, or like give me some sheet music, that'd be cool. But today, I'm just not. I'm just unable. All right, so from the top, let's try the whole thing This time will be our walkthrough. It is not time number 1, it is time number 0. It doesn't count. We're just seeing how it all fits together. We're just doing the walkthrough with music. Sound good? Okay, cool, let's do it. Remember how I said you have to hold the rest of the measure after the scuff? That's a long time. It's like 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Right? It's like a long pause. Don't start that paradiddle until the start of the next measure. All right, that was our walkthrough. Cool, we made it through. Let's do round 1. Just to see how it goes. No pressure, absolutely no pressure. Doesn't need to be perfect, doesn't even need to be good. Let's just do it. Not bad. All right, let's try it again. This time just get a little bit more comfortable with it. This is round 2. Still doesn't have to be perfect. We're just getting more comfortable and more used to how all the pauses are and what this crazy rhythm is and what these counts that don't mean anything that I'm saying are. I'm like a jazz teacher from the 80s. No, I've had some fantastic jazz teachers that had no like counts to give. It was just sound effects. We all know those jazz teachers, and they always end up being the absolute best jazz teachers. All right, this time, just chill, relax, get more used to it. We got this. I love pointing out my own mistakes. Did anyone see my absolutely ridiculous hesitation before the drawbacks? Or like during the drawbacks? I was like, oh, right. rewind. It's funny. I think it's funny. I think that's hilarious. I stayed on time somehow, but like, that's the kind of stuff that usually only happens to me on stage. All right, last time, what does that mean? We make it fun. So much fun. Have a blast with this. You learned a very difficult dance today. So make sure this last time that we do it together, you have fun with it. If you don't want this to be your last time, it doesn't have to, it's video. Rewind it, do it as many times as you want to. I live in your phone. This is an appropriate shirt for me to wear today, isn't it? I'm being extra weird today. So, yes, I live in your phone. Rewind, do it as many times as you want to. But for the purpose of filming, this is the last time we're doing it together. So, I'm gonna tell you, have so much fun, okay? All I ask of you is that you have lots of fun with me. It's the most entertaining tutorial I've ever done, I swear. I am ridiculous today. Absolute relief of just getting through that as I feel right now. Oh, this was a tough one. This was an absolutely tough one, and I chose probably the worst day for me to do something this tough. But it's okay, because we made it through. So I hope you had so much fun learning this one with me today. I don't know if I should apologize for my weirdness or say you're welcome, because I don't know, I feel like I'm just extra funky today. But I hope you had a blast. I always have so much fun teaching these to you. If you're not already subscribed to this channel and you're not totally thrown off by my weirdness today, hit that subscribe button and join the TAP fam. We've got choreography tutorials like this, technique exercises, step tutorials, vlogs, challenges, all kinds of free tap dance content. It's all for you. I love making it for you. I love being your YouTube tap teacher. So please subscribe. It is the best way of supporting my work on this channel. Is just to subscribe. Costs nothing, just hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the thumbs up. That's another way to support, because it doesn't just support me when you do that, it supports all tap dance, because YouTube algorithm goes, oh, people like tap dance. People hit the thumbs up. Tap dance is good. We should do more of this. We should push more of this out. So it really supports all tap dancers whenever you like a tap dance video. So thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, thank you for dancing with me.